So the polish before the polish. This is where the tools are so important to give you that great manicure before you even apply your polish. For our first step, we're gonna create our shape using our fingernail clipper. Instead of starting at one side and clipping all the way across to the other side, we're actually gonna start our shape by clipping one side, then the other, and then we're gonna create our length. I'm using the rounded edge of our clipper to help create that roundness to the shape of the nail. What I like to do is draw an imaginary line down the center of the nail, and what I do to one side of the nail, I do to the other side of the nail. This is gonna help me get a nice consistent shape. Next, using the Tweezerman File, I'm gonna choose which side I wanna use. One side is coarse, it's a 180 grit file. It's perfect for acrylics or toenails. The other side is nice and smooth. This is a 240 grit. It's actually smooth enough that you can file back and forth on the edge of your nail to smooth it without creating any damage. Filing the edge of your nails to get a nice smooth surface is so important to getting a perfect looking polish. A nice polish doesn't look complete if it's on top of a bad manicure. Next, we're gonna use the pushy and nail cleaner to gently push back the cuticle. Proper cuticle care is so important to a great looking polish. When your cuticles are nice and even and smooth, this is gonna give you a super sharp line to polish your color against. Remember, the smoother the surface of the natural nail, the higher the shine of your polish. Next, we're gonna use the square edge of the pushy and nail cleaner to clean out underneath the nail, to remove any of the dust from filing or dirt that might be built up underneath. Next, we're gonna clean up the cuticles using our rock hard cuticle nipper. The key here is to simply trim the cuticles where they're needed, anywhere there's excess cuticle or a hangnail. You don't want to overcut the cuticles because your body can sense it as trauma and actually grow the cuticle back thicker to protect that area. When removing excess cuticle, make sure that you lay the blade flat along the cuticle so that the excess cuticle goes right in between the blades and simply nip it away. Removing excess cuticle with the rock hard nipper leaves a smooth, clean line for perfect polish application. The thing that I love about the Expert Manicure Kit is not only do you get the rock hard nipper, you also get the mini cuticle and hangnail nipper. This is perfect for when you're on the go, you can easily throw it in the bag, and you've got it anytime a hangnail pops up. Just before applying polish, you want to make sure that you cleanse the surface and the edge of the nail with rubbing alcohol. You can actually use the mini cuticle and hangnail clipper to remove any little piece of hair that might get stuck in your polish without damaging the polish. And you can see we still have a perfect polish. If you happen to get any polish along the sides of your nail or along the cuticle, simply use your pushy wrapped in cotton, dipped in remover to go along the edge of your polish and remove any excess color off of the skin. And then lastly, we want to make sure that we rehydrate. So I put a drop of cuticle oil, and then what I do is I rub it in around the polish and into the cuticle and skin. If cuticle oil gets on the polish, it actually helps the polish to dry faster because it forces out the solvents in the polish. During quarantine, we've all had a little bit of extra time to focus on self-care. And now with high quality tools and great education, we can keep that up as we get back to our new normal.